So, you click, you get a free cookie. You keep clicking, you get a couple more free cookies. Nice. You immediately start cheating, and you can get a lot more free cookies a lot more fast. But as I'm lazy, I obviously don't want to do this myself, so using cursorception, now I have one little guy just poking around over there. Look at him go, he's like a little baby. That gives me 0.1 cookies per second. That's not fast. But of course, if I keep buying them, well, now it's 0.5. Aren't upgrades fun? However, like most children, no one bakes cookies better than my grandma. 1.5 cookies per second? You go, Gusher, age 98. Yeah, you're on death's door. I should look into replacements. So I've just been letting this auto-clicker run for about like 20 seconds, and now I've hit 500 cookies. That's enough for me to decide to buy enough cursors to reach a nice even 10. What are these? Oh, upgrades. The mouse and cursors are twice as efficient. Yes, please. It costs like 100 cookies, but now I'm getting 3 per second. I don't know what the math is on that, but I know I'm making a profit. And so for 500 cookies, I can get carpal tunnel prevention cream. I might need that for my real life, actually. But cursors are twice as efficient. Again, 4 times? 9 times? What's the math on that? The math is I'm baking a boatload of cookies. How did I unlock those? Was it just because I had a lot? Oh, I got 5 grandmas and then a pink steel-plated rolling pin showed up. 5,000? 1,000? These grandma upgrades are expensive. But as I love her, and I am criminally underpaying her, I'll buy it for my own convenience. 14 cookies per second? That's a scarily large amount, actually. What's this, 1,000 for a farm? Can you grow cookies in a farm? Are these genetically modified? Am I going to go missing in a mysterious accident someday? Whatever, I'm buying it. Look at that, it's a nice little cookie bush. Up to 22 cookies per second after that, and I realize I can just start buying stuff 10 at a time, so I'll do that for these cursors. Up to 26, but they're cheap. Alright, Grandma, every one of you gives me 2 more cookies, so I'll take it all the way to 10, please. And let me just let this run for about 30 seconds, because then I'm gonna have a couple more upgrades I want to buy. There we go, 5,000 cookies in the bag. Enough to just buy a couple of farms. Oh, look at all these cookies in the background. 60 cookies per second? Now we're rolling in the dough. That's a double entendre from yours truly. And one more farm, because at 5, that's when you get the upgrades. And then, what is this? Why is there a golden cookie on my screen? What? I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting 136 cookies per second now. Okay, thanks, game. In that case, just start dumping into grandmas. That doesn't sound right. That's fine, I just want one more, please. 1,400 cookies. I'm at 86 per second. I can get there. All I have to do is wait patiently, which is usually the folly of man. Here we go, 20 cursors, 20 grandmas, 5 farms. There's a mine? Seeing as that kinda cost, 12,000 cookies, I will do the liberty of waiting 1 second, because as I'm making 88 cookies per second and my grandmas give me 2 each, I do believe that buying the steel-plated rolling pin brings me up to 128. Talk about an increased cookie gain. How much am I getting from one farm? 8 cookies per second per farm? How delicious. Give me another one. My next cheapest upgrade is also 10,000 cookies. Why are these things so expensive? That's alright. In situations like this, I know exactly what I need to do. Buy a farm, wait patiently, and then buy another farm. I like when things are in the 10s. Now everything's bringing me 168 cookies per second, but imagine if that number was like, 130 times larger. Wouldn't that be fun? Also, here's 10 more cursors. They say when you point a finger, 3 more are pointing back at you, but for this cookie, well, he's got 30 of these puppies pointing right at him. So all he can do is just cry and beg while I profit off his body. Out of context, I sound like a horrible person. Anyways, ambidextrous, mouse and cursors are twice as efficient. Thank you. What did I get here? Clicking gains 1% of my clicks per second? 50,000 cookies though. What do I look like? I made of money? I mean, kinda maybe. Also, I'm getting 8 cookies per click now, I realize. What a good upgrade that was. Oh, hey, let me get a couple of cheap hoes. Now my farms are twice as efficient, bringing me to 264 cookies per second. Wow, what an increase. Maybe it's time to expand our business a little bit. Like an 8-year-old kid back in the 1900s, welcome to the mines, which gives me 47 cookies per second. Wow, that is a substantial increase. I bought one of these and it's 15% of my total cookie gain already. In that case, let me just buy another one. Please, let me buy one more grandma. I just want to get to 25. I feel like I gotta be close. Yes, got it. Oh, there's a new upgrade. Do they get upgrades every 5? 50,000. Okay, that upgrade's a little bit expensive, game. In that case, time to be a smart little money saver and just not spend money for a second. I was originally gonna buy this rolling pin, but I think I'm gonna get plastic mouse. I have 8 cookies per click now, 1 per purchase of this, and now I'm making 11.8. 3 might not seem like a big difference, but when you auto-click it, well, it adds up real quick, because that's enough for me to buy a couple of my farms. Which, if that follows suit, just like everything else, in 2 more upgrades, well, I'm gonna be able to do something stupid. Thank you, Mr. Farm. Farmer, grandmas? Grandmas are twice as efficient, and my farms gain 1 cookie production? Alright, don't mind me. I'll just be right here waiting after this quick, swooping transition. Ready? Isn't editing magic fun? Alright, grandmas are now twice as efficient again. I'm making 618 cookies per second. My background is much more intense. And now my farms are 50% of my total cookies made. So if I were to do something a little wacky and whimsical, like say save up $55,000, well, it'd look a little something like going from 618 cookies to 918 a second. Hooray for upgrades! Oh, I left to go fight off a home invader, and all of a sudden I have enough cookies to buy a factory? Might as well. Oh, that put me over 1,000. This thing gives me 260 cookies a second in and of itself, and I can buy lubricated dentures. Everything's just looking up. 1.3 thousand cookies a second, gladly. And now I'm getting 21 cookies per mouse click. Those upgrades are starting to add up real quick. Because now my mouse and cursors gain 0.1 cookies for each non-cursor building owned. I don't know what that entails, but it gave me an extra 200 cookies a second, and now I'm getting 27 cookies per click, so I like to think it works out. Might as well buy a couple of farms too, since I've got disposable income. That's the secret to having fun. And I didn't actually get a new upgrade, despite upgrading my farms to level 20. For some reason, I'm a little sad inside. Oh, golden cookie again. That just gave me a free 4,000 cookies. Sweet. I'm gonna spend that on grandma, all the way to 30, and still no extra upgrade. All right, it's mine time then. And I'm getting 33 cookies per click now. This is nice. I like it. My 5th mine, and I did get the mega drill, like 600,000. How much is this one? 120? That's much more manageable. Well, then you know what? I've got an idea brewing. Make my mines twice as efficient, giving me 2,200 cookies per second. And now I'm gonna let this run for like half an hour and then come back and do an absolute upgrade dump. Should be fun.
Day 2.
So the thing is, it's a different day, and I have 9.3 million cookies in the bank, meaning it really is upgrade time. Give me a bank. These guys give me 1,400 cookies. In that case, give me 2 more. Yeah, that's fine. I can probably get up to 10 factories. I can for sure get up to 10 mines. Hey, what? Make it 15. And then make mines twice as efficient. And my cookie production multiplier just went up by +1. I'm now making 11,000 cookies a second. Nice. And I'm getting 128 cookies per click. Gonna be able to get back to 10 million in no time. Also, might as well just upgrade my cursors, I guess, to level 50. Grandma's, 134,000 for 10 of them. Sure. Oh, and 10 more farms. Huh, glad you asked. 12,000 cookies a second. Now we're going. Now that I got farms up to level 30, I did get their cookie trees upgrade, making them twice as efficient. So by just counting backwards from 43, I was able to get enough to get this nice little upgrade. Thank you. Now farms are giving me 2,700 cookies a second just on their own. Although that does kind of make me wonder if I upgrade my mines to 20, if maybe I can double their productivity. There's got to be something to all this spending money to make money, or spending cookies to make cookies, I guess, if we're being accurate. Either way, mine's level 20. I did not get a new upgrade. What is this? Well, if I didn't get a new mines upgrade, I might as well save my 600,000 for minor grandmas, which is kind of an oxymoron. Every grandma I've known has been at least 98. And purchased, thank you, up to 15,000 cookies per second, and I get 178 per click. And with the auto clicker, I click a lot, as you can see. So buy me a mine, another mine, and just 3 more, so my curiosity can be satiated, please. Gimme, gimme, and gimme. Oh, that did add another upgrade for 6 million, though. Huh. Maybe I should just work on making factories twice as efficient, because 1.3 million isn't really that far off anymore. Game, do you want to be a deer and give me a golden cookie by chance? No! I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh, golden cookie! Game, you heard me. 255,000? Wow. Also, I have 2 million cookies now, so factories twice as efficient. That gave me an extra 2,000 cookies per second. Oh, wow. Also, I think I'll buy 10 more grandmas, because they kind of boost my productivity of everything else. I'm now at a nice little 20,000 per second. So what is that? A million cookies every 2 minutes? I don't know, I didn't really do any math right there. I just guessed. I'm a little curious about what things would look like if I went ahead and bought 10 more factories for 10 million cookies. Give me just 1 quick second, please. Well, I've just gotten back after my mandatory dropkick 100 grandmas session I like to have every day, and now I am ready for 10 more factories. That gave me like an extra 6,000 cookies a second? Wow. Maybe now I should just get all these upgrades. Only 5 million per? That's easy enough, right? And I like the look of this one. looks like it's time to go dropkick 50 more grandmas.
A few moments later.
I got to 48, and then one of them knew Kung Fu. Either way, clicking gains 1% of my cookies per second. Now I'm getting 500 cookies per auto-click. That's like twice as good. Wait, look at how fast that's going up now. I don't think I'll have any time to dropkick grandmas anymore. Man, I lied. I found some more to dropkick, but now I can increase cookie production multiplier, make grandmas twice as efficient, ironically. And now I have chocolate milk, I guess. Interesting. And my final upgrade of making my mines twice as efficient, bringing me to 34,000 cookies per second. Oh, and I still count 3 upgrades that are under $10 million. Yeah, it's really about to take off, isn't it? Not to mention I'm at 700 cookies per click now. Thank you, auto-clicker. At 15 million cookies, I'll be able to make my factories twice as efficient, grandmas twice as efficient again, to officially get me over 1,000 cookies per click, and also 52,000 per second. I don't feel as bad buying banks anymore. It's like 1,000 cookies every time I buy one of these puppies. And there's a temple for 20 million? If that thing doesn't give me 5,000 cookies per temple I own, I'm gonna riot. And 5th bank. I think I'll just save up now to buy all the other upgrades until we get to the 50 million peanut butter cookies. Simple enough. It's just what, 35 million? I can make that in my sleep. Or one fast little edit. I don't think 33 million is gonna be enough, but all of these are just going to make it where I get more money faster. So, hence the 67,000 cookies per second and the 1,400 cookies per click. Now it's easy to buy things in groups of 10. Do these max out at like 100, 200, 4,000? Find out one of these days. 10 more grandmas. Ooh, that put me over 70k. 100k a second. Here I come. Right after I get like 14 million. Well, I kind of went overboard and got 31 million, but now my banks are twice as efficient, which gave me an extra 10,000 cookies per second. All right. If anyone needs a loan, feel free to come to me. I've got them. I wonder if I get my banks to 10. Did that? No new upgrades. Man. Things seem to either happen in 5s or 10s. So what if I got mines to 30? No. I could try to get factories to 25. That shouldn't take too long. Oh, I'm at 97,000 a second. If I get factories to 25, I'll finally break the 100k cookies threshold. 1, 2, and they get expensive. They get expensive real quick. That's fine. I'm making 2,100 cookies per click. I'll be there real soon. And real soon is right now. 25. Oh, I did get one. 65 million. All right. It seems all the upgrades from this point forward are going to cost an unreasonable amount of money. So in that case, I'll be back in like half an hour. Then we can really see how crazy it's going to get. Well, it is now many minutes later, and I have a temple, which these puppies give me 89,000 cookies a second for each one I have. That's fine. We can come back to that because I've got a $50 million upgrade to buy, another one, and now I'm at 152,000 cookies per second. That's so fast. I think there's only one right thing to do at this point, and that's to buy 10 more grandmas, and then farms, and cursors. Well, what am I to do now except wait patiently for tomorrow? I wonder how many cookies I'll have by then.